Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another video on my channel. This game right here is Sprocket, and it's literally a game that came out a few days ago, and it actually looks really awesome. So this was suggested to me in Discord, and I figured I would go ahead and pick it up, and we'd see what it was all about. So essentially what you do in this game is you actually design tanks, you put them together, and you test them out, and yeah, you drive them around. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be jumping into a sandbox, and we're going to go ahead and build a tiny little tank. So let's go ahead and get on with it, shall we? Alrighty, so this is what we actually start off with. This right here is our base tank, and it is what we've got so far. So, you can actually change the hull right here, you can actually change the turret right here, you can change the mobility, so that means the powertrain, the tracks, the engine, the transmission, the fuel, and the fenders if you want to. You can also add weapons, so you can actually add these things to your tank. So if you click on this and then you click it on the tank, it will actually add a barrel, which is pretty insane. We don't want to do that right now because reasons. I'm not entirely sure how you actually delete things. I have no idea how I'm supposed to delete this. I don't know where I put it, but yeah. Uh-oh. I don't know what I'm doing with that. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and build ourselves a little tank, and we'll test it out. Okie dokie, so let's go back to the base, and we're going to start figuring out how big or how small we want this to be. I'm thinking we want it to be a little bit shorter than this, so like really short. Actually, yeah, like a tiny midget tank. There we go. Our width is going to be a lot smaller too. It's going to be very small. In fact, it's going to be a little bit smaller than that. There we go. The turret will have to change with this, but of course we'll do that next. Alright, cool. So, unnamed hull. That doesn't matter, that's fine. So we can actually change the size of this bit on the top. We're actually going to have it be a little bit smaller. The slant of it, I guess it's actually going to go backwards and down as we go backwards, which is awesome. We can change this little bit right here. It sort of chamfers the corners. And I think that's what we will actually do. Yeah, we'll have quite a big chamfer on that bit. And we'll have a little bit on the back as well. There we go. Right, okay, cool. So as you do this, you actually change the amount of armor that this vehicle actually has. So when you angle something, essentially a round has to travel through more metal. So you really want angled pieces, and I don't really know how to angle this bit yet, but we'll try and figure that out. So, can I do this? Oh, there we go. Nice. So yeah, we wanted that to be angled, and we have just angled it. Awesome. Alright, so you know what? That is actually a pretty decent shape for me. I think I actually really like it. We are going to angle the bottom, as you guys can see right there. That looks amazing. We're going to try and angle this top piece to look nice too. And I'm actually thinking we just put that down to a point. But I think that looks pretty ugly. So we're actually going to bring this back up. We're going to take that one down a little bit. And yeah, we're going to have a flat front. I don't like the idea of that. But it's going to be a tiny bit flat. Alright, that's fine. Alright, cool. So now, I'm actually thinking about the turret. I want it to be a lot shorter, a lot smaller than this. So we're going to go ahead and make it smaller this way. We're going to go ahead and make it smaller this way, like, by a lot. We're going to make it smaller this way also. In fact, that's actually pretty good. Can I move the entire thing backwards? I don't know if I can. Oh, I can. There we go. That's pretty cool. So we're going to have quite a big turret, but it's also going to be small in terms of how tall it is. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, cool. Let's put a gun in it, shall we? We'll put a gun straight in it. So we've got heavy manlets, we've got medium manlets, and we've got light manlets. I'm thinking we go with a medium one on our tiny tank. It seems like a bad idea, but we're going to try it. So let's say we go for this one. Can we click it? Can we even fit this? I don't know if we can. Do I have to go with a light one? I can't grab this. Oh, there we go. So what about this then? Okay, so let's say that goes on there. That is a pretty big turret for this tank, I'm not gonna lie. That's awesome. Yeah, I like it. Cool. Okay, so with the actual turret itself, you can edit the gun mount if you want to. It gives it torque, which increases this. So the internal space on our turret changes as we add and take away things from the turret. If we make the turret bigger, then obviously we can fit more stuff in it. We need to fit a person in there as well. I'm not going to lie, that's going to be difficult. But we'll try it. So, yeah. I'm not going to change too much here because I don't know what I'm doing. The length of the barrel can change. We're actually going to have a 1.75 meter barrel, because that seems to make sense. Start thickness is going to be quite thick. We're going to go with that thickness, and end thickness is actually going to be pretty small. There we go. The caliber round is going to be pretty large. In fact, actually, no. It's going to be 75 millimeters. That makes sense. Shell length, we're not going to change that right now. That's fine. Alright, we're going to leave the ammo as it is as well. That's awesome. Our crew, we need a commander, which we've got in the turret. Our driver is going to be in the hull. That's fine. Our gunner is going to be in the turret. And our loader is also going to be in the turret. We got a lot of people in the turret, even though this thing is, tiny. It's tiny. Right, so it does make sense now that you actually need to add a driver's port, it says right here, and a gunner's sight. So, viewports, we've got viewports. This is a gunner's sight right here. We're going to put it right there. There we go, on the side. And this is the driver's port right here. We're going to put this right here on the front, so we can actually see where we're going. Awesome, yes. We've also got this little viewport that can go on the top if we want it to. There we go, we'll put it on both sides. That's awesome. Antennas, just in case we want one, we will actually slap one of these on the back for reasons. And if I could move my camera backwards, that would be great, but I don't know how to. Alright, sorry guys, but I've went straight back to the actual hull. So essentially what we're going to do is we can actually see the armor from different sides here. If we get a shot right there, we are pretty much dead. It's the thinnest armor on the tank. But if we get shot anywhere else, like in the side, it's 90 mil right there. But right there, obviously, it's 60. So, yeah. And obviously, our butt is not protected at all. This is definitely the worst bit of our tank. But that's okay. We're gonna figure that out. What does this do? What does that do? Let me show the shape. Here we go. So, the shape, we need the front. Oh, no, wait. We want the rear. I actually want this to be angled. So, oh, there we go. You know what? That'll do. That'll do. But how do I angle this piece? Oh, just like that. Awesome. Yes. Alright, can I grab these? I don't know how to grab them. What is it even under? Crew? There we go. Alright, cool. We're going to move those backwards. That's awesome. We're then going to go back to base. We're going to go to turret. And we're going to make this bit angled as well. And that is starting to look like a pretty cool tank. I'm not going to lie. Okay, we're moving on to mobility now. So we got our powertrain right here. That is a twin transmission. I guess that's fine. We're going to go to the tracks now, and there's a lot of stuff we can do with the tracks. So we got idlers, we got the sprockets, we can move the sprocket forwards or backwards if we want to. We can have a sprocket at the front if we wanted to, but we're going to have ours at the back. It's a little bit more protected, it just makes more sense. Thickness of the actual tracks, we can make them really thick, we can make them really tiny. We're going to have them be this big, that makes sense. Height. We're going to go ahead and lower this down as it goes backwards. That's okay. Forward for the idler. We're actually going to bring this backwards a little bit, and that seems to make sense. Very good. The height of the idler, we can actually move it down if we want to, or up if we want to. We're going to leave it right there. Width, we can make it bigger. We don't need to do that. That's fine. Road wheels. So, we can actually change these wheels quite a bit, but we're not going to. We can actually change the sprockets too, and the way they look. Which is pretty awesome. I don't know whether it changes the armor or anything like that, but we can change the way they look, and that is pretty cool. Right, okay, let's go down. Return rollers. We can actually move these around. We can add more if we want to, or less, and that's pretty awesome. The height of these can change as well, which is definitely awesome. And the diameter of them can change as well. So you can make them big, you can make them small, and it all impacts the actual tank, which is amazing. Anyway, engine, we're going to go for a very medium tank. Actually, we're going to go for a light engine, that's fine. Transmission, we're going to leave it as is. Fenders, I do need to sort this out a little bit. Offset, we can actually move it forwards and backwards. We can move this backwards bit around as well. Section length, we can actually change the length of these sections. Width, we can actually change it to make it wider if we want to. And auto-generate actually helps as well. Alright, cool. So, fuel. Max capacity, that's fine. And we'll leave it as is. Alright, good. So we got our gun. We got our crew. We can change our livery. So we can actually make this thing very camoed if we want to. I'm thinking we go with... I don't really know. I think all of these look pretty ugly. Let's go with this one. Looks the best, I think. So, decals. We can actually put our flag on it if we want to. We don't have a British flag, so we'll put an American star on it. I'm going to say this is an American star anyway. How do I... How does one actually use this? I have no idea. I can't seem to actually put this on my tank. Alright, well, we'll leave that as is for now. That's okay. Scale? Oh, wow, you can actually change the scale of this too. Metallic? Oh, wow. You know what? That's actually pretty cool. Corrosion as well. Brightness. We can make it darker. We can make it saturated. We can make it unsaturated. We can put some hue on it. Make it change colors. That is actually amazing. Right, you know what? We're just going to go ahead and drive our tank now. Because, why not? Wait, what is this? Invalid design. Hull overfilled. Oh, no. Look at this. We are 6.73 on our hull. That is not good. That's not good at all. Alright, go back to base. We need to figure this out. Okay, so if we can make it a little bit wider, that'd be great. Let's do that. There we go. Definitely increases the space, which is awesome. There we go. We're gonna try and increase the space more. Somehow? I don't know what's filling this. Oh, maybe if we just add less shells. That's probably a good idea. Firepower. Less. Oh no, that's just the turret though, internal space. That's just the turret that this is actually happening in. So we can actually keep this as is. But what about fuel and stuff? We might be able to change that. Maybe. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I definitely have a way of fixing this. If we literally just raise the height, look at this. Yeah, there we go. So if we just have a tank like that, then we're good. We don't want a tank like that. So we're actually gonna lower the height back down. That's fine. And we're gonna make the whole thing wider if I can. So, width, we're gonna go for quite a chunky boy. There we go. We're getting there. We are actually getting there. Fuel tank is 15%. Transmission is pretty big. Turret basket is also massive. Right, okay. So, how do I change my fuel tanks? Can I make those a little bit smaller, please? Mobility, fuel, external tank capacity. So if I make this tiny... Oh, it doesn't really do that much, actually. Let's leave it at about 500. There we go, that'll do. Alright, 500. Tracks. Leave them as they are. Road wheels. We can actually change these, so they look cooler. I like that. Suspension. Wait, is this just like dropped my whole suspension? I think it did. Like, I didn't want to do that, did I? I can't even go back. I don't think there's a rewind. What's this? New design? No! I've ruined my track system. But actually, this looks way cooler. Alright, sorry, we need to change this now as well. This is annoying, but diameter of this thing's going to be pretty large. That's okay. The height needs to go up quite... Actually, yeah, it needs to go up quite a bit. This one needs to go up too. So we're actually going to raise that up, and that is fine. Alright, I'm still overweight. I'm still overweight. Okay, so it says the turret basket is actually too big. So what if we literally just make it smaller? Forward offset? No, we're going to leave that there. Motor torque, that's fine. Diameter and height. Alright, diameter? Oh, we're so close. We are so close. Look at how close we are. Damn it. Alright, make the hole bigger. Just a tiny bit bigger. Go backwards a bit. Do that. We've got no armor on the back anyway. Just drag it out. That's fine. Oh my. Okay, right. No, this is fine. That's okay. Come on, guys. We got this. Length. Just that tiny bit bigger. Okay, but now the turret needs to be bigger. Oh, God. Ah, this is so annoying. Okay, right. Height. No. Diameter. Okay, but if we increase this... if we increase this, then we lower this. Uh-oh. I think I may have a way of fixing this, actually. I think I may have a way of fixing this. We're going to bring this back to small. We're going to bring this back to small as well. And we're going to go to crew. We're actually going to fire some people. We don't want this many. Oh, that's the turret, though. Look at that. So, the driver sits in the hull. That's fine. This guy sits in the turret and is also a loader. Okay. And the driver is also the... Do we need a commander? I don't know if we need a commander. Okay, so we're a little bit less efficient because we've only got 2 crew members instead of 4, which is interesting. Right, okay, anyway, we're going to try and figure this out a little bit more. Bigger is better in some situations, so we're going to make it a little bit wider. Make it a little bit longer. In fact, I have to make it this big for everything to fit. That just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense because I wanted a tiny tank. Wait, because I don't need that much space in here now, we can actually make this a lot smaller again. Ooh, there we go. Alright, this is good. This is way better. Okay, right, so we've made the tank wider. We've obviously made it a little bit fatter too. Oh god, okay. Rear angle, we don't want to do anything with this because it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, we just need the hull to be bigger. Come on, do something, hull, make yourself look cool and stuff. There we go. Alright, that apparently did something. Alright, test it, let's go. We don't move. Okay, let's try this. I made the sprocket a little bit bigger now, so we might actually have a little bit more leverage on how we actually move, which is perfect because I needed that. So anyway, let's go ahead and do this, and off we go. No, look at it. It just doesn't really work. I changed the suspension because I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, does this work a little bit? There we go. Look at this go. Yes, the mighty tank is moving. The steering is not the best. We cannot shoot, but that's okay because our tank moves. Amazing. Oh, I see what I did. So I actually made the commander the loader, and I didn't actually have a gunner. So I put a gunner in now, and that does mean that we now need to actually add a we need to make it a little bit bigger up there. So that's okay because we can just drag this backwards again, just like we did before. There we go. We can actually move this whole thing backwards probably. And also move it outwards a little. Oh, God. No, okay, so now that's big enough. But now that means that this thing isn't big enough, which makes everybody unhappy. There we go. Alright, we're good. Finally, go. Now our turret works, which is awesome. We get to drive, which is also awesome. And our steering is inverted. But, realistically, now, we might be able to shoot. Yes, we can! Amazing! Yeah, we built a tank. Is my tank a rock climbing tank? I don't know. It doesn't steer. I'm telling you guys that for free. This thing does not steer, but everything seems to be fine. Not everything is... It's not fine. We're stuck. Okay, just out of curiosity, how about we go to the turret? Actually, no, we go to firepower, and we replace the gun with a different gun, like a big gun. What if we replace it with this? Seems a bit big, actually. That seems a bit excessive. What about this thing? Oh, this one? No, it literally doesn't change. This one. Oh my god, they're huge. They're actually huge. Alright, I want this one instead. Oh, there we go. No, that works. I want this one. I don't know how to put it. Can I use that there? It looks like a tank destroyer now. I can put it there, but that just looks weird. Whatever, let's do it. Fire! I can't fire! Never mind. Yeah, we don't really want that, do we? We don't want that. We just want a light one. Okay, right. What is this? Why is it square? I don't know. Can I change the barrel? I want to change it. It looks weird. It looks weird and I don't like it. Muzzle velocity, that's all fine. End thickness, yeah, that's all good. Length, no, that's fine, yeah. No, that's perfect. Nice. Alright, cool. Hull overfilled. Oh no, is that because of how big my gun is? Really? Shell length, I don't know, a little bit. Caliber, massive. Okay, that's too big. Length of the barrel, small. No! Why have I just used up more of my... I'm confused. I am actually confused. I want this, please. Can I have this? I just want this. Little baby gun. There we go. That is a big gun. Okay, right. Let's go again. Okay, very good. And we're out of here. That is a huge gun. What a diggity dog. Alright, so I guess I'm actually going to end this video here. All I wanted to do today was build a medium... Well, actually, I wanted to build a tiny tank, but I ended up building this thing instead. Yeah, you know what? This is actually my first look at this game. Let me know if you guys want to see more where we can actually build more tanks. I believe there is actually scenarios where we do get shot, so we'll probably face one of those eventually. But for right now, I think I'm going to end this video here. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.